everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this 3-strand lariat necklace, not lariat, but just layering necklace using the Potomac beads for August of 2023, the Petal palette. This was such a pretty box. So what I did was one of these has 2 strands on one side and the other one has 1 strand. And then when it comes through, it comes through the 2-hole beads and then comes down into 3 separate strands. So it's a real pretty layering necklace, and you could wear a shorter necklace with it too if you want, or you could just wear this by itself. It's a very feminine, just boho inspired piece. And I will leave the link below to the Potomac beads box. This is from the Treasure subscription, the Best Bead box. It's formerly the regular box. So all the information below is below for you to learn more about the box, and the link and everything. They always send such beautiful, beautiful beads, and these are just so pretty. You can, you can bead weave with them, or you can do stuff like this. So there's so many different ideas that you can use to make this. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will leave a picture up. I'm sure you just saw it at the beginning of the video on how to make this. So if you would like to learn, then you stay tuned. So to start off with, first I'm going to show you the beads I'm using. So I'm using these little Czech 2-hole beads. Yeah, let me make sure my lighting is good. Then I have these little Potomac crystal round beads. I'm just showing you the packages instead. Potomac crystal cubes, the Czech glass pinch beads and crystal baby, some of the Czech glass faceted round beads, the Potomac crystal round beads, the Czech smooth round beads, the little 2-hole pyramid beads, and the Czech round beads, this spices lavender. I can't read that anymore. Okay, so I'm doing a 3-strand eclectic necklace. I'm putting all those to the side. Okay, so I have the lobster clasp. I have 2 crimp covers, and let me get 2 crimp beads here. Oh, okay, put those in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, so the 1 strand is going to be just 1 strand of wire. Push these. Oh, and I also have the little Milky seed beads. Sorry about that. Okay. So the 1 strand on one side is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so about 18 inches long. And then this other one is going to be a 2-strand one. And this is 12, about 18 inches too. So it's doubled. So let me see. It's 34. Oh my God, I can't do any math today. I just got back from traveling home from Chicago, so I'm kind of yeah, it's been one of those. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2-strand one and I'm going to hold it so that both these ends are the same. And I'm going to put the crimp bead through both of them, and then take the crimp cover and put it through that hole in the bottom as well. Oh, wrong way. And put it through there. Okay, so now I'm dragging it all the way to kind of up here where I need it. And I'm going to take my bent chain nose pliers because I like these the best for flattening them. Okay, so now I'm just kind of bringing it up towards that tip, but leaving a little bit of space still. Really smashing it down. Okay, so then I'm taking, just closing that a little bit. And then I'm closing this up. And this is one side. Then I'm gonna take my round nose pliers and I just kind of bend that just a little bit to make that little hoop. And let me make sure that this is totally closed. Yes, looks like it is. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there. So I'm gonna attach this up at the top and turn that like that. So we have one side. Then we're gonna take the other one and open this up. And I'm gonna leave it a little down because I'm gonna tuck it into a few of the beads here. Okay, so let me see, I'm gonna go down about an inch. I'm gonna smash that really well. And then I'm gonna use some of this to stretch some of that out. It's easier than trying to drag it through like that. Okay, I'm gonna close it just a little bit to begin with, and then I'm going to do that. Now this one is going to be bent just a little bit, and then I'm going to open this, put the lobster clasp on, and then I'm going to close that up, make sure that's totally closed because I don't want it to be able to open up. And then I'm going to latch that on. And I'm going to close that right there. Okay, so now I have that little bit hanging out there, and as I start adding beads, I will tuck them in there. So I'm gonna start by attaching this. Okay, so let me get these out of the way, and I'm just going to start by, I've got, I use these little hooks, these little crimpers. I know some people don't, some people use other ones, and so I'm gonna put a few of everything out, because I'm just gonna do like an eclectic mix of everything. So nothing's gonna really mix or match, because those are always my favorite pieces of jewelry. I don't mass produce jewelry that I sell on my Etsy store. I have a couple that I have copied and made more than one. Some of my my seed bead wraps and stuff, but other than that, I don't. Okay, so I'm starting with the 1 strand first. And I'm going to just start adding, wait, there is one there. Let me go down and tuck those in. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to add a couple more. Oh. Okay, so I'm like right there. I'm going to add a pinch bead. Okay. So now I'm right there. So I have that. I'm going to put that right like that. So I'm going to add some of these white Milky Seed beads too. They're so pretty. Okay, so I have this like this so that it doesn't come down. So this is the 1 strand. So now I'm just going to start adding these gorgeous random beads. Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm loving this white. So yeah, I'm just doing, kind of filling it up here. I think the prettiest jewelry is the one that just kind of free-flowing, doesn't have a real rhyme or reason to some of the stuff. Okay, pick this up. Yeah, so see how that looks so far? Looks so pretty. This is a very like feminine piece of jewelry. Let me move that. And then the other side's going to have some of the green, so that'll be really cool looking. Let me know down in the comments what you've been working on lately. If you get the Potomac bead box, and if you do, how you've been liking it. You're always guaranteed very good quality beads from them. See how pretty that is. Put some more of these out. And I'm saving the other 2 strand, 2-hole ones, the pyramid ones. I'm saving those for the front part of the necklace. So that's kind of going to be like the focal piece in the front. So So I'll have put 5 on there. So everything is just random. Okay. I love pinch beads. I don't know what it is about pinch beads. I like odd numbers. I know that sounds really weird, but I'm one of those people that likes odd numbers, so I think, I don't know. Three. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay. 8. I'm gonna do 2 of these in a row. They're so tiny. 8, 9. Okay, so usually what I do is I like to kind of measure it on my own neck. So I take this. Okay, so here's this side. I'm gonna put this side aside and I'm gonna start off with the 2 strand now. So and I'm gonna start with 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do some 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna start with these little Miyukis because they are small enough where they'll look good when they're open. So now I'm gonna do one of the green ones. Let me see if that lays good, so close to the top. Yeah. Okay, so here's that. And then, oh, so I'm gonna do some of these. 1, and they don't have to be the same. 2, 3, and I'm gonna do a pinch bead up here. You just got to make sure that when they when you go to add a 2-hole bead that they fit. So yeah, this won't totally fit. See how this side's a little bit shorter. So I would say I'm gonna do one of these beads. Okay, and that looks like it fits. And you just kind of got to watch it when you're first doing that, and then as it gets longer, it just kind of blends in. Okay, so we're gonna do one of these. Bring that down. And see how that's looking. Okay, so now I can just take these and kind of just load them on. Oh. And we got that there. Let me bring this in there. It's over there, so now I'm going to put some of these beads on. So I'm going to do the round. Those. Some of the seed beads. One of the pinch beads. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do this. And we're going to do another green one. We're lucky because these are the same on both sides. So when it's laying, so see how that's laying so far? I think it looks really pretty. See, so it's got a difference from one side to the next, which I think is what's fun about this. Okay, so now we're just going to go in. I'm gonna just start pulling some of these. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do some more of these down here, and I'll be right back. So I'm just a little bit far enough down with my 2-strand one. So see how it's kind of separated here, and then I attach a 2-strand, 2-hole one just to kind of keep it, you know, attached so it's not wild and going everywhere. And it gives a little bit of interest too. So I'm going down a little farther with these beads, then I'm going to finish up on the 1-hole side. And then we can connect them with the 2-hole pyramid beads. So I'm adding these, and like I said, you just want to make sure when you do this that these two are going to be equal, so they end up, you know, being the same. So I'm just doing little pinch beads. Five, six, seven. Doing little. Okay, and I'm gonna do on this side. These are like one of my favorite necklaces to make. Because you could take the same group of beads and just have at it. Okay, we had some thunderstorms over here earlier. Okay, so let me see if these are, okay, so I lay it down flat like that to measure it, and no, I need some more on this one. Okay. I'm kind of just like measuring it. Here is the lobster clasp. And then, oh, I'm sorry, my son just walked in the door. Nice big slam. And then, okay. So, this one. So I'm going to take this and put this around my neck and see where it's at. Yes. It's at a good spot. So, now I have these filled up. So now I need to, I'm going to do a couple seed beads on each side so that goes down smaller. And then we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I have this right here. So now I'm going to take this one off and I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to work on this. This one's a little bit easier. So we're going to do some Miyuki seed beads. Some of those. Another pinch bead. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3. I'll do 5. Because I want everything to be random. And so I've been doing 3, so now I'm going to do 5. Okay. Wow, these holes are so small. There we go. Okay. We're getting there. We're almost there. And then we're going to do 2 of those. And a pinch bead. Okay. So okay, so I'm holding all these. I'm holding the 3 like here just to see where this would lay. Okay. Yeah, I think this would lay good. Okay, so now this will be the front of the necklace. So we're going to do the first one. I'm going to go through on this side. And then they're going to all separate down at the bottom again. And then these 2 are going to go on the other one. Let me see here. Where's the strands? There we go. So here you have kind of like fun. I'm going to make sure these are pulled down. Okay. And now I'm going to do 1. And I'm going to do the same beads. I'm going to put this through both of these through this hole. And then I'm going to do another one of these. Okay. And now we're going to pull these through. So this is how it's starting to look. And it's fun. It's got like an eclectic look to it. And then these will all be dangles at the bottom. So now I'm going to do pinch bead. 1 and no, I'm just gonna do a pinch bead. I don't want to get too crazy. And then put both of these through a pinch bead. Yeah, so these in the front here will be the same. Then we're going to go to this again. And then we're going to go to this again. Oh. You get these. Okay. So it's got like a cool little pattern right there in the front. And then I just have a few of the greens up there, but no more. So, okay. So yeah, so this will lay very nice as that. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just start doing some pieces down here. I'm not going to do any more green ones down there. I'm gonna let these free flow now down towards the bottom. So I got the 1, 2, 3. Let me get some more of these. I'm just running out of these here. More of these. More of these. I love these like eclectic lariat looking necklaces. I think they're so much fun. Two, 3. And then we're gonna crystal bicones. It's almost kind of like if like fairy jewelry. I know that sounds might sound really weird, but like if you describe it, like I have one bracelet that I made. It's a memory wire bracelet, and it looks kind of like if there was a real life fairy, the fairy would wear it. So. We have that. Let me do. We got this. So now we're working on this bottom piece. And you can make them irregular shaped on the bottom. They don't all have to be equal. You know, they could be like random lengths. I think that kind of, I'm sorry, I think my son's making a protein shake. Somebody is. If you can hear it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep filming because, okay, so we got that. So yeah, see how that's dangling right there? That looks so pretty. Put a few more of these. And I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then another one. And we're gonna need a couple more crimp beads, by the way. Just so you know. Pinch bead. I love a mix of these colors together. You know, they have such a pretty look to them. the glass, and then the pearl white Miyuki beads. And so let me see here. And I'm going to do another pinch bead. And another one of these. Okay, so I got this one done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my crimp bead, my crimp. Oh, actually, no, that's right. I take two. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this first one, and I'm going to kind of hold it up, make sure that there's no gaps. And I don't want it so crazy tight that it doesn't lay right, you know, like, so I'll kind of like put it into a loop when I do this, just so that it doesn't do that. And then I have the crimp bead right here, and I lift it up just a hint, and then I will squeeze that shut. Then I'll kind of pull on it. Then I will put a couple more beads on here. So this is kind of like a double crimp, if there's such thing. And yeah, so see, so I have this so that I know that this is crimped twice, so there's no way it's coming apart. And I just lift just a teeny bit, lift it up so it's not like so crazy gathered. Okay, so I have that, and then I'll put a bead on that when I'm all done. I have a crimp cover bead. Okay, so now we're gonna do this side. So after bringing two of those wires out, you want something that's gonna be able to fit, and because the Miyuki seed beads are so tiny, they'll fit coming out of there, and then you can spread them out to start adding, you know, two beads on. But if I was to put like a big bead right there, they wouldn't, you know, you don't want the wire to show. You kind of want it to look as professional as possible. So when you start adding the beads, get a little pinch bead, and on one of these. And you can, if you want, you can use the crimp bead and do it like halfway up here, and then do the other part down there. You know, if you really want to, if you're worried about it being secure, it doesn't, I just kind of like to do it kind of like around the same spot. Getting a few more of these. So this is the kind of like the middle piece there, and then this is this piece. I'm gonna make a pair of earrings to go with these two, because this would be like a really pretty set for kind of a dressy event. Okay. Yeah, but I want when I finish it off at the bottom, I want them to be a little bit different in length so that I don't want them to all be the same. Even if it's only a ½ inch or an inch, I think it looks pretty. Crystal bicones are so pretty from them. Okay, so it's not that different. I'm gonna put a couple more. Actually, I'm gonna get the crimp covers, or the crimp beads. So there's that one. So what I'm gonna do here now, before I put this one on, I'm gonna make sure that this one is, this strand is very secure and there's no gaps or anything on it before I do this. Then I'm gonna go hold that down there. I'm just gonna squeeze. Kind of pull on it and nothing's moving. So then I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna put the last one as one of these crystals. So yeah, so there's just a little difference. Then I'm gonna take the second crimp bead. I'll show you those little round ball crimp covers that I have afterwards. You don't want it that it's so tight that these strands curl when they're dangling. You want them to lay flat. Kind of have that little kind of hippie-ish look to it. Boho, whatever you call it. So that, and I'm gonna do a pinch bead. That. Okay. Put some of these. Okay, we got those. I'm gonna put one of the squares on. Look how pretty this is. These little white Miyuki seed beads just really add some softness to this piece. 3, 4, 5. I still, even after making this, I have so much left for my stash because they give you a ton of beads. I've never once used the whole box. So look how pretty that's looking. Okay. 2. 3. So I'm kind of like lining them up now to where I want them to lay. Okay, putting a couple more of those on. I have a couple more left. I'm going to put the crimp beads on in just a second. Okay, so now I'm going to use my last 2. Need to order some more. Here's my last 2 crimps. I'm going to do this one. Okay, now I'm going to hold this up and make sure that everything's where it should be. I'm going to kind of pull on the strands to make sure everything's even, so when I stand up it's not all cagoots. Okay. Cagoots is Italian for crazy. Okay. I'm going to take that crimp bead, crimp cover, and I'm just going to give it a nice so we got that. We're gonna put a few more of these on. So these are the end pieces. Okay, this one I'm going to end with a pinch bead. Okay, so they're kind of all like within a ½ an inch of each other. Okay, so here's the second crimp bead. And I'm just lightly pulling that up, just a hint. Because if these are too tight where the crimp beads are, then it's going to curl. Okay, so we have that. Now let me get, I should have got them out before the video, of course. That would have made me organized. I think this is them. Yes. Okay. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one. I'm going to kind of curl this up like this. And you kind of put it in there like this. Then you take whatever pliers you're comfortable with. Just kind of close it. want to do it kind of gently because you want it to kind of resemble like a bead. Okay, so we got that one. Let me cut that. That's number one. Now we're doing the second one. Okay. Oh. Well, that's really weird. Okay. How did that come? Okay, I'm gonna have to put another crimpy down. I only have a gold one, so I'm gonna have to use that one. That was really weird. That's never happened before. Well, it happened on camera, so you get to see. The gold one will be covered up anyway. Okay, so we're gonna go and lay this in here. Okay. Okay, there. Oh. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Okay, I'm not having a good day with these. Let me get two more. I closed it and it wasn't inside. Okay, using the bigger ones. Okay, where are we at? Here. Let's start with this one. Okay, so I have it pushed all the way down to the other bead. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. Yeah, I didn't push it all the way down. Yeah, I have it pushed up against this bead so that it will close. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready. Oh, that was such a shame. I wasted two of those. So, let me pick these up here and make a little bit of room. So this is my, remove that. This is my finished product. It's so pretty. It's just an eclectic little necklace with the little strands that kind of hang. And you can undo this and fix it up at the top, you know, so to make sure that it lays nice. I'll put it on a bust in the thumbnail, and you'll see it in the video too when I take the pictures of it and everything. So yeah, so this is my tutorial for Potomac beads for August of 2023, the Petal palette. I was really happy with this box. It looks so pretty. Look how feminine this necklace is. It's just got that little, it's got that boho feel to it, but it's just so pretty. Here, I undid that, so it's kind of laying wonky. You just gotta attach it again. So let me know down in the comments what you think of this. And if you think you'll make it, you can use other beads too if you don't get the Potomac beads box as well. So yes, I will leave a link below to the Potomac Beads website. And I also have the links to all my social media, my Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and my Etsy store if you're interested. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button and then click that little notification bell. And then when it drops down, the notification drops down, hit all, so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on my next tutorial. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.